Is this typical case? How do you deal with it? What would you tell her or him? Good evening, everyone. First of all.
Good evening.
If my team member shared a workplace with me, I would start by a small box of chocolate on his desk or her desk.
Make it a dialogue.
And
Make it like you're saying it to him or her.
all right. But I want first to bring the attention in a very appreciative way to that person. That he means something for me, and he is totally ignoring me to build his feeling of being guilty. I gave you a trick. Then I will speak.
Okay.
Hi, how are you? To see you now. Did you have coffee today? Are you using emails on your laptop or your mobile phone? What software are you using? Is it Samsung, iPhone? Oh, I don't like iPhones, you like Samsung, so and so like this. On the desktop, Outlook, this, that, and how frequently and like this. Okay, can you send me an email now? Okay, I'll send you an email. Oh, did you receive, not received? Maybe my email ID is blocked in your PC. No, I'm receiving all this from you. Oh, all these. None of them is right. Why? You see, this is how I do it. And then people find out that they ignored my emails, and they will understand by themselves.
President Mark? We're calling on the president. Let's see how President Mark, among his ex-com, they are not answering his emails or phone calls. I wonder how he would. And you're not only talking to the Filipino community, okay? You're talking to different nationalities.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, that question doesn't surprise me at all because I'm doing it first time. No, in our lab actually, I opened up even in the last COT number 2 that one of our problem is being busy because most of our ex-com are also officials and in our mother company, BICE. And aside from that, we are working in a commercial in our work, so most of us are in tendering and commercial side. And you will not insert some other things, even postmasters, because if your boss will saw you, he will shout. Yeah, I know what I'm trying to say. Yeah. So in order to counter that situation, I'm calling them and I'm telling them, you should not vote me in the first place. If you're not trying to not to answer or not to support our tab, or maybe if that's the case, we will try to demolish this. Or if you're not trying to support our tab, let's be open to one another and finish this off. No need to waste our time or something. So that's a psychological countering from to open up their mind that if you join Toastmasters, you have to commit. Because being a Toastmaster, it should be our passion. So I also encourage them to memorize by heart that theme of being a Toastmasters, to develop and encourage members to have their power.
So you see the difference between the approach of Anas. He says, what kind of laptop or mobile phone do you have? That's his starting, right? That's the way he starts. Would you like to send me an email? Right? The other guy is, oh my God. He says, okay, let's demolish the club. And I was just talking about the Filipinos are very sensitive, and we have to be soft-hearted with them. And he says, let's demolish the club. And his starting statement is, why did you vote for me? I like that. So let's try our president, who is the president from Zero. Yes, please.
Not from Zero. No, Zero is left because of emergency.
Zero
Vice
left.
President Education, where's Krishna?
VP Education? Okay.
Good evening. Good evening. I'm interacting with my members in another way. Some members, they are not responding to my calls in some time. We are in a corporate club. In fact, I'm finding a difficulty for my official calls also, they are not responding. They are thinking that I'm convincing them for some kind of works for Toastmasters. So I handled it another way. I approached him to another person, third person, for a coffee. And first question I asked, how about your kid? So the moment when I asked about the person's kid, his mind is getting changed. So then slowly I speak to him, and I'm not mentioning something about the messages what I passed to him. And in the another way, somehow I'm trying to convince him to come into the club, to get on the club works. In fact, recently I did one job. Thing is, one of our member I gave one job to our for Ferrer PPT work. He could not be able to do it. Again, what I did, I approached to president for a coffee with him, and I started the discussion how about your kid and how about your recent trip to Hong Kong. And slowly I said, I'm a little bit overloaded. If it's possible, just give me have a look on the mail. I'll forward it again. And if it is possible, just fill up these things and forward it to me. I'll try to pass it to my the relevant people. So it will be very much easy to us to come with some good positive approaches with other clubs during our division contest.
It's an expensive story. He always has to buy coffee for the people he has to contact, and he always has to ask for the kids first. But it's a very good, it's what you call diplomatic approach. There is also one called diplomatic manipulation. That is another topic when I return to Doha. And now the final, the senior Toastmaster senior officer and the most senior club. The youngest club or the oldest antique club? We'll call on our president, Ravi Kumar. Let's see his approach.
I take a privilege to answer that question for two things. One, I learned how to answer this particular question through Toastmasters. Second, I'm able to do it successfully. The best thing I learned in Toastmasters is first, appreciate others. Accept others as such. When you get an email, when you get a phone call not answered, it's a block in front of you. It's like a hard wall. You have to make it soft. Some takes time, some takes less time. My personal experience with my members or fellow members, some of them do not respond at all. It's not that they don't want to respond. They are preoccupied with some other things. I can't go and interfere what they are doing, but I go to the level of appreciating them. More than suggestion, I welcome suggestions from them. More than giving help, I ask help from them. That's how I deal with it. So far, I feel in the communication style, if you approach asking for help, asking for details, and when you get an opportunity, personal, in a meeting or any opportunity, in front of others, appreciate them. Whatever be a job, be it a small thing or a big thing, appreciate them. This carries a big miles. Thank you, Victor.
Before I close this address, I would like all of you to stand up. Reach out to the person that you've never ever met, and please don't go to the person who is in the same community. Say hello to somebody from a different community. This is the start of reaching out, because it is really such a blessing to be able to be part of a different community. Today, I love Indian food, I love Arabic food, I love Filipino food, I love all foods. I love different communities. And I must say that if you put me in front of different nationalities and lead them, I am bold and challenged enough to be able to do it, because I have had the experience. So let's quickly stand up, say hello to somebody who is not of your community, please. Don't cheat. The Indians to the Indians.
How are you?
Yeah, how are you? Good, Christopher. Hi, Shaker.
Okay. Let's go